Out of room for dick riders soon. And no more room left. So if you're playing the dick ride, a little late.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, fight, fight. Yo, we going all the way this year, man. We going all the way this year. Philadelphia Eagles. Peace, grand rising, and happy football Sunday to everybody tuned in right now. I'm your host, Poppy Montega, and you are tuned into the Philadelphia Eagles Game Day special right here on the big exclusive network. I'm a little tired. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm tired. But y'all see, well, look, I still didn't get the cut. It was a long week. It's coming, though. It's coming. Because we finally took that L. You see, I took the stripes off. I don't got the zebra shirt on no more. My whistle and my flag, I don't know where it's at. But we still repping because we still number one, player. We still number one, player. But, yeah, man, we finally took that L. And it was like people couldn't wait, man. Because, see, here's the thing. I always thought when you talk trash, your team had to be just as good, if not better, than the other teams. It's teams who have 2 and 3 more games to go to catch up with us. And as soon as we took that L, they couldn't wait. We still number one, Nep. We still number one. With that being said, can I get that first graphic up there, please? We took our first L of the season to the Washington Commanders, 32-21. Producer, I don't know if you heard me, but can I get that first graphic up there? Please. We lost to the Washington Commanders. Yes, this is our second time playing them this season. And to be honest with you, the only difference I seen was no Carson Wentz. No Carson Wentz. And the way Hanky played, he might not get back his starting position. They don't even the fans don't even want him to be the quarterback down there no more. I know a Washington fan personally, and they want Hanky to finish the season. I was waiting for the graphic to pop up there. I don't know what's happening. Meantime, between time, we got the Colts today. The Colts have a brand new coach, Mr. Jeff Saturday. Saturday on a Sunday. The Colts have a new head coach, Mr. Jeff Saturday. And I don't know if some of y'all are up on, hey, Ms. Breen, welcome to the show. Stick around. But yeah, the Colts have a brand new coach. He coached his first game of the season last week. They won, and we're playing them today. In their, Luke Oil Stadium? A lot of fans out there, a lot of Eagles fans out there, Luke Oil Stadium. A guest from earlier in the season, Sean, he's out there. And y'all know the Philadelphia Eagles travel well. But yeah, the Colts we're playing the Colts. They're 1-0 with their new head coach. But the big controversy is Jeff Saturday doesn't have no coaching experience. No coaching experience. So until my graphics get together, let's talk about that a little bit. No coaching experience. You played for the Colts. You was a lineman for the Indianapolis Colts. I think he was a center for when they had Peyton Manning. No coaching experience. You fire your coach midway through the season, and technically you bring an analyst, a sports analyst, into Indianapolis to coach your football team. Now, I'm not saying he's not capable. What I'm hinting to That's what I'm heading to. All right, good brother. We got that first graphic though. We got the graphics or no? We not good on the graphics. But meantime, between time, one of my co-hosts is in the building. Y'all already know this man come in eagled up every week. He make me feel like I got to spend money. I brought him on the show, and I'm thinking, we gonna balance things out. No, man, he making me feel like I'm running behind. I got to go out and spend some money and get some more Eagle stuff. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I would like to introduce one of my co-hosts, Mr. Jamal Jackson.
Good morning, good brother.
Peace and grand rising, Mr. Jackson. Don't curse me like that.
I apologize. Grand rising, cause
What's up, good brother?
no, man, I'm here.
Hey, I don't
I'm
even
ready.
want to ask you because you're gonna have to think too long, but I got to because I'm pretty sure people in the comments may want to know.
Yeah,
How much Eagle gear do you own?
I think I got a whole closet full. I think I got more Eagles gear than I got regular gear.
So you either working or dressed as an Eagle fan.
Pretty much. Yo, Keita said that to me last night. She's like, seriously, they gonna be like, yo, why every week is something different?
Hey,
Listen,
I love it, cuz.
Listen, I gotta represent, baby.
For sure. Hey, listen, man. I mean, nigga, little toe up right now, but next season, it look like it's some things in the work. So, you know what I mean? Everything come through with the come through. This show gonna be the bomb next season, good brother.
Listen. I'm here for all the smoke.
Yes. This was kind of like a test run. It was a humbug type deal. He was looking for more content. And you know what I mean? Why not do what you know? You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But being a logical human being, because most people think they better than what they are. I learned that in football.
Right.
Like, the coach used to say, "You're not as good as you think you are. So keep working, so you can become as good as you think you are."
That's real talk. That's real talk.
So with that being said, this show is not as great as it can be. You dig what I'm saying? It's coming along. We getting better, getting the feel of things. You know what I'm saying? Things are starting to come together. Oh, but next season, good brother.
That's the pilot season.
This is the pilot season.
There you go. Yeah.
Look, you see, we got the new backgrounds going and everything. You know what I mean? It's a little small though. I needed somebody on screen so we could cover up the edges. But yeah, we got the new backgrounds going.
I'm with it though.
Can I get that first graphic up there, Mr. Producer? We took our first L, Jamal. We took our first L.
Which is a good thing in a way. All the over the top fans.
There it is. 32-21. Now, I hate to say this, but we all watched the game. That picture is a little misleading, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, because I mean,
did they really beat us 32-21, or was that last little defensive touchdown some BS?
No, of course the last one was BS, but we got train wreck, man. Seriously,
we did.
There was not one thing. No, I'm not gonna lie. There was one thing. I'll bring it up later. But the good that came out of the game, man, is you're sitting there. All the weeks prior, they used to say the Eagles do not beat themselves. The Eagles will be the only thing that could beat the Eagles is the Eagles. And last week was an example of that. We beat ourselves. You can't. Listen, I love my man, Jason Kelsey, man. He says, listen, anybody that blame everything on the refs, that's that losing mentality. I understand in the heat of the moment after the game or in that situation, you're mad at the refs or whatever. But there were so many opportunities that we had and left on the table. As the board destroying on YouTube say, man, look, they dropped the church's money, man.
Facts.
Like we definitely did. We dropped the ball so many times, figure of speech, but even though there were fumbles.
Check his DM, bro. Go ahead, I'm listening. I was telling Big Exclusive to check his DM real quick. I don't know if it's too late to get that on there, but I meant to send this in with the show. But go ahead, I'm listening.
It's too many mistakes that we made. We shot ourselves in the foot too many times. We had a chance to win that game, and we just dropped the ball
multiple times.
Multiple times.
So look, let's take the let's take the refs out of it for
Right.
right now. Where did you see the critical mistakes? I personally think it was 2 mistakes that if they weren't made, people would have forgot about all the rest of the bad stuff that happened in the game.
What 2 critical mistakes? It was
that was our bad. Like it wasn't nobody else had nothing to do with it but us.
Well, I know Quez was one, man, because that was a chance where we definitely could have got back in. I mean,
that was a game changer right there, bro. Yes, it was. Take that in, it's a wrap.
But that's a type of mistake that you know that you made it, you see the results, but I guarantee he won't make that mistake again. You catch the ball. Well, first of all, I don't think he should have dove.
He didn't dive, did he?
Well, he laid out a little slightly. I mean, if he would have kept on his feet and caught it in stride, I think he would have been. There wasn't nobody catching him, but he laid out a little bit, and that's why I didn't stumble. He got down, and then when you get back up, like I actually tried. I heard somebody say that. I had my slipper in my hand, and I was on the ground. And I tried to get up. I was like, damn, somebody came. That ball is kind of loose.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So St. Juice did his job. So I bet you he won't do that again. He's going to be more mindful.
Here's the thing. I feel like he just didn't know that guy was there.
Yeah, the second ball did come up quick.
Yeah, I personally don't think he knew he was there. He made the move on. I mean, he fell over his guy that was the defender.
Yeah,
and as far as he know from running down the field, it was man coverage. Everybody else back there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was just telling my man the other day about back when I played about a situation where I was being a little showboat a little bit. I had my guy beat, but the ball fell short behind me. I tapped it forward with my hand, and I could have grabbed it. But I went to tap it again because I knew the next time I catch it, I'd be in the end zone. I didn't know the corner from the other side of the field didn't give up on the play. I knew my guy was beat. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I tapped it up the second time, he pushed me in my back into the wall at the back of the end zone. Yes. And, you know, his momentum, when the ball came down, it was right in his hands. He caught the ball.
Oh, he picked it.
Yeah, he picked it.
Oh.
And he returned it halfway back up the field. They ended up scoring on that drive. I'm saying that to say I made the same exact mistake.
Right.
Now, the difference is I was being a showboat.
Mm-hmm.
And Quez, I assume he just didn't know the guy was there. But that was definitely a crucial situation. And I feel like under the same circumstances, it could happen again. Because I don't feel like it was too much on him other than just ball security. But like you said, it's hard to get up and protect that ball. And when that man comes, he was running for yards. You just getting your momentum back. Go ahead.
But he's going to be mindful the next time if I get up, like, okay, either I'm going to get up fast or I'm going to look to see who's near me.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean? So that
I agree with you there. I'm just saying that guy that you don't know.
Right.
That's typically when them fumbles happen. Like you look at the quarterbacks. A lot of times they looking down the field and it's a guy that comes around their blind side from the back and smack the ball out. You dig what I'm saying? Quez fumble was crucial. That's from Mr. Wayne Jackson.
Poppy.
So what's the other crucial penalty on us? Oh, I gave it up.
I heard that. I heard it.
I gave it up.
But was it crucial?
Yes.
Now see,
yes.
That's now see, it has to be something that was the score is the score. Y'all. Come on, exclusive. Cut that out, man. Don't start. It's too early. but you said we saying take the refs out.
Mm-hmm. You take the refs out.
I can't. Go ahead. I don't what let me hear. And maybe something will pop in my head as far as
Graham, bro.
As far as something else might pop.
Brandon Graham could have stopped. Brandon Graham could have listen, bro. Listen. And he admitted to it. I don't know if you looked at the interview. He even admitted to it.
But his hands was forward. His hands was forward.
It don't matter. He was down. The quarterback was down long enough, and BG had a clear path to see that he was down. Now, when you listen to BG explain it, he said he seen that he was down. He just didn't know how he got there. So his thing was just making the tackle. But he said, I got to know that all I have to do is touch him. You dig what I'm saying?
But his hands was first. It wasn't like he was.
It don't matter, bro. He tried to pull back after he was already falling forward. That's how he went down to his knees. If you go back, I wish I would have loaded the play up. If you go back to the play, he made an angle after he was past his man. He made an angle towards Hanky, and Hanky was already down. So what I'm saying is, you could have just fell to the right. If you was going to fall, you could have fell to the right, or you could have just completely missed him. But he did not have to hit him, bro.
You got to think of the game situation.
Bro, I'm thinking of the game situation. You got to think of how many times I had this debate and how many times we done pulled the film up and watched it for ourselves. And BG admitted to it himself.
He didn't want to say what he really wanted to say. If he would said what he really wanted to say, he'd have been like, man, that soft quarterback. Who celebrates like that after a damn?
I was going to
come on. That. He got. I was done, yo. I was heated at Heineke, man.
You watched the Kelsey podcast, right?
I just seen the clip.
You seen what I heard about that?
Yes, and I said I agree. I was like, yo, you ain't never lied. I got so pissed off.
He said, yo, when he did that, bro, I was like, oh my god, I didn't even want to watch the game. No, I turned the game off. Like, who celebrates at a penalty like that?
Right. So that's the other one you're saying was a crucial mistake on our part.
Because that if he doesn't make that penalty, they about to go off the field. Remember, we gave him a first down with that penalty.
You're right. And that gave him the first down to seal it.
Now, the other penalty I feel like is on us and is on the refs. Was that late hit by Gardner?
Not on us. He was all the way inbounds.
Huh?
The receiver was all the way inbounds.
Yeah, but he was clearly going out of bounds. You dig what I'm saying? It was unnecessary roughness. Hey, Big Exclusive, the two pictures I just sent you, could you put one of them up, please?
I don't think it was that clear, though. Like, he took the first hit.
Not this one, the other one. The other one, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he took the first hit. Now, you see how many –
look at
it. How many receivers or quarterbacks or running backs go – like, just say he's not hit, no contact yet, but he's in that direction, and he just stop, cut, and go back inside.
Now Jamal, Jamal, you're 100% correct. That does happen, but it don't happen with the man on the sideline like this. Look at him. If he doesn't get hit, his next step is out of bounds, bro.
But he's still out. I mean,
if he doesn't get hit, his next step is out of bounds. He could have just pushed him. CJ Gardner trashed him. You dig what I'm saying? He could have pushed him to make sure, like, get out of bounds. He trashed him. With that being said, the refs threw the flag. But at the same time, like I said, I believe it's on both, because if I was wearing the stripes, I wouldn't have threw the flag. But by the rules, that was a penalty.
No. By the rule, or what's the rule? Because I would say once they get together and huddle, they're like, no flag on the play. The receiver was inbounds upon the hit, and blah, 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 boom. No penalty.
They said he was inbounds. That wasn't the problem. It was unnecessary roughness.
Is that what? Oh, no. I'm even madder now that you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm even madder now.
It was unnecessary. But with that being said,
that's
a lot of the stuff we see this guy do, you can take that one down. A lot of the stuff we see this guy do, we just made a signing of someone that's worse. Mr. Ndamukong Kung Su is now a Philadelphia Eagle. Now, I've always wanted him on our team. I will say that.
You and I both.
At the same time, it's that extra stuff that he brings that we don't need. In his defense, go ahead. What'd you say?
I would say, has he ever had in his surrounding core of players the players that we have on the Eagles?
We did need him, Big Exclusive. No.
So you got Fletch, BG, Darius is his man. He looks up to Darius or whatever.
We played together. Yep.
The mentality might be different.
Bro, he's an asshole.
We like them, but
he's
I don't think he's gonna get them flags.
We like them between the whistles. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
What the benefit of the doubt I'm going to give him is he did pretty good in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 35 years old. He gonna cost y'all a game in the playoffs with an untimely penalty. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. Not necessarily a game in the playoffs, but just causing us a game, period. You know what I mean? Bro, when you get a chance, pull up Ndamukong Suh, dirtiest player in the NFL on YouTube. Bro, we don't need the extraness.
Yeah,
Now,
I know what he do, but I'm just hoping that he older.
That's what I'm saying. You 35 now, bro.
Right.
And you here for a reason. You on a 1 year. Come get this hardware.
Yeah, exactly. So you better calm it down. Plays dead. You heard the whistle. Give him some the miracle eardrum so he can make sure he hear the whistle. And just
what I do like about him though, and he admits to this, he don't like quarterbacks.
Ooh.
He don't like quarterbacks. Like he don't like quarterbacks. So
that's crazy.
To respond to Mr. Big E, he said it gives desperation. It doesn't give desperation.
No.
How we did what how we were supposed to do. The weakness on our defense that we've been talking about was finally exposed because the Commanders wasn't playing from behind. Nope. We usually are playing with a lead, so our run defense doesn't really get exposed like that because we'll let you run the ball all game if that's what you want to do. If we up by 14, you dig what I'm saying?
Let that clock run down. I don't care.
Right. But if the game is tied, close, or they have the lead, we see what happened. It exposed our run defense. Right. Fletcher Cox, he said it was the worst he's ever felt. He played 80 downs, 70-something downs.
Tight ends pushing him around.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. So with Jordan Davis being hurt, we brought in a run stopper to replace Jordan Davis. And this part I'm about to say is my opinion.
Okay.
We brought in Ndamukong Suh to give Fletch some help.
I'm with that. Even if he's not going to be the playmaker or what he was when he was in his 20s, you got fresh bodies that can be cycled in. And they big.
Suh only going to get 15 to 20 plays a game.
Good. Hopefully they're impactful plays against non-run. That's all. Stop the run.
Lamont in the building.
What up?
So we're a little bit past the point, but I'm going to bring it up now. You know, the Who's the Man segment. This week, it's a slight twist. It's current players, but they're not in their uniforms.
We're going to see some crazy outfits then, because, you know, these professional athletes, man, they be on something else.
No. The Eagles, them boys dress, bro.
They do.
Them boys dress. I know what you're saying. Like the new generation be a little crazy. No, bro. Them Eagles.
Right, you're right. They do.
Dress, bro.
They do.
With that being said, can I get the first Who's the Man?
Oh, we know who that is.
The first one's some Barney BS. This is our leader.
Absolutely.
Give us a name.
It's Jalen, baby.
Oh, well, of course, yes. You know Mr. Jamal Jackson, but you can participate too. That's Mr. No, don't take him down, player.
Oh, my bad.
No, not you. That's a New York Giant doing that. Talking about get him out, get Barney off. No, that's Jalen Hurts. Look at that, man. Look at that lay on his way to the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And check out the dark purple tie and the matching purple, what we gonna call it, purple, lavender, whichever you want to call it, shirt. Along with the bag. Yes, Miss Jackson, that's Hurts. That's Hurts. And he making these other teams hurt right now.
Absolutely, he is.
I pulled up a saying. You can take it down, Mr. Big Exclusive. I made a saying.
He can't wait now.
I can't say I made it, but you know, I be doing the graphics and all that,
making
the flyers and stuff. So I made a mock Sports Illustrated mag cover last year, right? Before everybody was on the Hurts wagon. And I said the title was Hurts So Good with a question mark. Why does man trademark that?
Did he?
This year, he trademarked "Hurt So Good," bro.
You better listen with the
It's
date
nothing I
on
can do about it. It's nothing I can do about it.
No, wait a minute. Is the date on it yours? I know
I
it's
mean, I
nothing you can do about it. But listen,
posted it.
you got to give me a little props. I ain't fighting you on the copyright, the trademark. But look what I did at this date.
And I know that's where you got it from, nigga. Because I had you tagged in it. I tagged everybody in it because I be hoping y'all repost it.
So he did still.
Bro, a lot of times people be reposting my stuff and they'll put an emoji over my name or something like that. You know what I mean? I could have been went viral if people was loyal. I could have been went viral, but that's a whole nother
I would say
conversation.
that's no more.
That's a whole nother
Not a
conversation.
thing. That's not a thing anymore, is it? Loyalty.
But going viral?
Loyalty.
Oh, loyalty, hell to the no.
Oh, yeah.
Hell to the no. You either feel like I can't even dive into that right now. No, no. Overall, no. It is, it's rare. It's still some people that practice it, but they far in between.
Right. That's true. That's true. That's
Mr. Big
definitely true.
Exclusive. Can I get the next picture up there, please? This is BG at the end of the game.
As he should be.
After everyone was leaving the field. When the last time you seen Brandon Graham after a loss do this, bro?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've seen it. You know when it was?
When?
The last game we lost before our Super Bowl season.
When he thought he was going to be out of here?
No. Well, yeah, he thought he was going to be out of here during that offseason, but he felt like we were supposed to win that game. And a lot of times, players do this just to take it all in.
Yeah.
So they can appreciate it more because they know it's coming. It just ain't come this year. So,
but that's not the mentality of this picture, though.
No, this picture right there is I fucked up.
Yeah.
The undefeated season. But we going to handle business.
Absolutely. I'm glad that is out of the picture now. You
can take that down.
Let's let the Dolphins have that and let them keep having that. It's too much pressure nowadays to try to go for an undefeated season, man.
Right.
Too much pressure. That'll get in the way mentally of the end goal.
And that's what I've been preaching pretty much the past few weeks, bro. I want us to get the L out of the way. It was just a matter of who was we going to lose to. To be honest with you, I would have rather us lose this week.
What, against the Colts?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's not a divisional game?
It's not a divisional game, and I feel like it would have been a bigger wake-up call. I don't know what's up with this picture. Can you take the picture down? Thank you. I feel like it would have been a bigger wake-up call if we would have lost to the Colts instead of the Commanders. Here's why. The Commanders, they're in the division.
Right.
That's one thing we never let go. We know them division games is going to be tough.
All the time.
Even if the team, remember that time the Giants ain't win a game all year at the time? And then it got to division games and they started spanking the division?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You can't, even when you come to betting, man, with divisional games, no, I stay away from them.
So now look at this. We played the Colts today, right? We robbed them with the Carson Wentz trade. We got Nick Sirianni, who came from the Colts.
Right.
And it's little talks about him bringing Frank Reich over.
I don't want that.
Hey, he was cool when he was here before working with the quarterbacks. I'm not saying as a head coach or as an offensive coordinator, but as a positions coach, by all means, bring that legend back here.
Is he going to? I guess if he want to check, but I heard he was good through the rest of the year, pay wise. So he ain't even looking into next year. I mean, this year.
Exactly, bro. I can see that. I can see that. I got the
Oh
NFL taking
my
this game
Jesus.
away from y'all to help Jeff Saturday out.
Don't put that out there.
Hey, man, that's how I started the show, bro. Because whenever do somebody get pulled from being an analyst in the middle of the season to coach an NFL football team and they've never coached at all?
Oh my
That's
God.
this, bro. That's all this, bro. I don't care how much of a good career you had snapping Peyton Manning the ball, bro. That's what your career was. You were snapping a goat
Oh my
the ball.
gosh, come on. Don't do this to me.
And then you got that W last week.
Okay. His first
Bro,
one. Yeah.
it's a movie, bro. It's a storybook. Like, it'd be perfect for it'd be perfect for Vegas, like last week was. You know how much Vegas made off us last week?
Oh my gosh. And then you got Sirianni coming in. Oh, come on. Why would you put that in my head now? God.
Man, we know the verdict is out on is it rigged. But with that being said, can we get the next Who's the Man up there?
Jesus. Oh my God.
Who's the man with the master plan? Oh my goodness, he went to this one. This one right here. This gonna be a doozy.
Something is telling me, I ain't saying nothing, but something's telling me this is getting under your skin. This picture's getting under your skin.
It is. And I'm the one that picked it up and put it up there.
Then I definitely already know who it is then.
With no experience, it made me so mad that I considered not watching this ish no more. So many overqualified black coaches out there to make that move was such a slap in the face. Exactly. True indeed. If they lose, it'll be because they didn't play well enough to win. Lamb it? That sounded a little coonish, good brother. That was a very coonish response there. But I understand. Who's the man? Who's this man in the picture right here? Come on, somebody take a shot.
I'm not supposed to guess, right?
No, I mean, you can. You can.
Is that your boy Covey?
Bruh. That is your boy Covey.
No.
That is your boy Covey. Covey. Bro, look at this
Covey.
man, bro.
Cubby.
This is our kick returner. This is the crash test dummy. He looked like he should be playing a violin on a stage with a classical ensemble or something.
First of all, he don't know Philadelphia, apparently, because you know he getting trashed in the comments of this picture. How you let your girl put a New York hat on and you got your Eagles gear on? Tell her to turn the hat around or take the hat off while we take this picture.
You know what? In his defense, he's young, and it looks like they're being tourists in New York right now. Is that New York? That's New York, right? Or that's San Francisco?
Well, if that's New York. Well, if that's New York, I'm gonna go 180 on that comment, and then good. Wear your Eagles shit in New York, baby.
My conspiracy talks sound delusional. You never say that when I'm talking about it. What conspiracy are you talking about? Everything I talk about come with facts, and you can research everything I'm saying. But to say if they lose, it'll be because they didn't play well enough to win, while we're talking about a white coach with no coaching experience.
He said look like a backup kicker.
That sounds like coonery to me, sir. Look like a backup kicker. Bro, he looked like a ball boy, bro. He looked like, is this the right one, Mr. Brady?
He the young boy that run out there and grab the tee after kickoff.
So yeah, bro, that's the dude that catches the ball and just runs straight.
And bro, yo, he pissed me off.
I went through his Instagram. That was my conspiracy, though, AOJ. Right. I went to the Instagram, right? To his Instagram. The one picture that I wanted to comment on.
Oh, Jesus.
Because it triggered me. Why the comments was off.
Because what was it, a picture of him catching the ball and the kickoff and getting ready to run?
So he got about 4 pictures of him returning kicks, right? And I'm like, bro, this must be like soon as you caught the ball, bro. But this one particular picture, bro, it was him running down the sideline, and it said 5-0. I wanted to say, bro, but you ain't contribute to none of it. I wanted to grind him up in the comments, bro. So bad.
Most definitely didn't. Just didn't fumble.
Soon as I hit comment, bro, it said comments on this post are restricted.
Oh, he probably was already getting trashed. I said, let me shut this down.
And you couldn't read none of them. I was like, oh, they was killing them in these comments. Ooh.
Wow.
But then I was going through the rest. I'm like, no, let him live. Because at the end of the day, I got to be able to separate myself from being a fan and a football player. I understand how it is to be a football player, bro. I understand his job is very hard.
You know it definitely is.
But the thing about it is, being a football player, bro, the hard part you're doing. It's the easy part that you're not doing.
Right. The catch part.
That's the hard part. The hard part is catching the ball.
Yeah.
Running.
I was so sick. I'm like, dude, did you not see all that field over there? Like,
bro,
what are you
so
doing?
many people are noticing.
Make these dudes take angles or something. You running right. Come on.
Now, Pete, I don't know if you remember last week. I said, bro, if he could just get us some yards returning and start us at a different point of the field,
right,
we could put up more points. Now, let's just say let's say out of 3 punt returns, right? One of them get returned to the 45, one of them get returned to the 37, and the other one get returned to the other side of the 50-yard line.
Right.
Our defense is not going to be on the field as long. Our offense will put up more points.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? So this is what I mean by like that being our weakest link. Oh, it could come back to haunt us, and we seen it last week. In my opinion, last week is a game where special teams tend to show up. You know what I'm saying? You think back those games against the Giants. I hate to use them as an example, but I have to use them as an example right now. You think
we got a bunch of miracles up against them.
Bro, Deshaun Jackson, Brian Westbrook. You dig what I'm saying? I think Reno Mahe even had one. You know what I mean? A late game.
Didn't Bostic at him when he beat up the pylon? Wasn't that against the Giants?
I believe it was. But that's what I mean by like it'd be a last second joy. It look like those games that I'm talking about. I'm not sure about the Bostic and him one, but the games that I just mentioned, we was either down or tied, and it was late in the fourth quarter. We need that type of special teams for this team, bro. We need somebody that could, you know what I mean?
You on to something.
Exactly. You know what I'm about to say, right?
That's what I said. I'm gonna give you a little segue.
Yeah.
You said what you said last week, the results from this week, and just by coinky-dink,
somebody said, if they give me the call, I can still do it. Listen, I don't even got to play running back. I'll just return the kicks. I feel like I can still do it, and I can help this team make a strong run through the playoffs.
Let him do it.
Now, answer me this. For the people that don't know who we talking about, Darren Sproles has let it be known that he's open to coming back and returning kicks for the Philadelphia Eagles if we would have him.
He's watching. He sees what the weakness is. Their weakness is my strength. You know what? Let me put this out there.
Now, when we think back on Darren Sproles' career, his Eagles career, his Saints career, his Chargers career, majority of the time he got hurt was at running back, not kick returner.
Facts.
Hey, Miss Mika, you dig what I'm saying? So, Darren Sproles, get us, let's say, 2 returns to across the 30. That's all I'm asking. Just get us across the 30-yard line, good brother.
Just make 2 people miss. Let me see 2 people miss. I don't think Covey's ever gotten past the first or second person.
Bro, did you see what Lambert just said?
No, I ain't see it.
Lambert said he's gotten brittle with age, hasn't been able to stay healthy. With that being said, I'll take him over Kobe.
That's facts.
That's real rap, though.
Yeah.
Because how many kicks do Kobe return a game? I'm gonna say on average maybe 3.
Yeah.
I trust Darren Sproles with the ball 3 times a game.
Damn right I do.
Darren Sproles good. And then we got a veteran that's been there before. He also does play running back. You know what I mean?
He might be able to. Young boy, watch this. Or in practice. No. This is what I've been seeing you do. School cup?
That's what I was about to say. One of our running backs, they said they drafted him in particularly to be a Darren Sproles type back. And this season, he hasn't been getting too much burn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Number 14.
Boston Scott. No, not Gainwell.
Oh, Boston
Scott.
He's got brutal. I thought that whatchamacallit was well, I can never think of his name.
Kenneth Gainwell?
Gainwell. I thought Gainwell they were saying it was supposed to be like the Sproles 2.0 or whatever.
They may have said that after Boston Scott wasn't really panning out.
Okay.
Because if you look back, Boston Scott, he have his games against the division. Other than that, when we play him, he really don't show up.
All right, so who does this fall on? If you see Covey doing this every week, is it who's the special teams coordinator saying, "Yo, can I get Boston over here or Gainwell?"
Well, that's the thing.
Special or Sirianni.
It all depends on the mindset of your special teams coach, because I'm not familiar with our special teams coach, but he could have the mindset of, like we've been saying, he's not making no mistakes.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, he's securing the ball, and that's all I need him to do. We're still winning games. It's not costing us games. You know what I mean? You got people that ride like that. But then you got coaches that's going to say, listen, boy, this is the NFL. We got the old returner on the practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
And his stats far outweigh your stats from when he was the returner. So that part right there got me like, what's taking so long to bring Ward up and get this dude out of here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got that. And then you got we got Smith. He did return kicks in college. I don't want him back there.
I don't want him out there.
I don't want him back there. What I'm saying is we have all these people that's capable.
Quest too.
But you leaving this Covey dude back there. I don't know the mindset of this special teams coach, bro. I told you I feel like his daughter might be messing with the Lorries or something. I don't know, man. I mean, not his daughter, his mama, his sister, somebody.
Jeez.
Because he got an inside scoop for sure. But let's move, because dang, it's crazy. We've been talking about the Saints. We talked about the Saints with CJ Gardner. We talked about the Saints with Darren Sproles.
Oh.
Remember that draft pick that we got last year from the Saints?
Yeah. You were right. You were right.
So we got a draft pick last year from the Saints, and the Saints realize how bad they are this year.
Mm-hmm.
So they want that draft pick back from us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm about to put some stuff into perspective for people here, because as an Eagles fan, I'm not just thinking about this year. I'm thinking about how dominant we about to be for years to come. You dig what I'm saying?
I like it.
Because a lot of these dudes is young. All the old heads we brought in, they got 1 year contracts. That's because it's like, yo, we try and get it this year, but we got some young dogs that we willing to groom, but we want to get it done this year. What I'm getting at is New Orleans want that draft pick back for this graphic that we about to put up there right now. If we was to draft right now with the New Orleans draft pick that we got from last year, can I get that graphic up there, please? We would be drafting 4th in the first round.
At 8-1 right so far.
Jeez. At 8-1 right now. If the season just got shut down for whatever reason and we pick back up in 2023, let them keep losing and we'll be positioned to get Will Anderson from Alabama. Will Anderson amongst other people. I don't really follow college football like that.
I was just about to say the same thing. Until it get close to draft and, everybody start talking about it and I look up people, there's too many teams to be watching, to be following, man. Like,
yeah, I don't follow college like that. But what I do Doo-doo.
Whoa.
What I do
He
is
said doo-doo.
when it start coming to draft time and they start putting up the projected draft picks up there,
Yeah.
like the couple of months before, they start, because right now they do have projected draft picks, but dudes be sliding and stuff. But when they have it narrowed down to the projected draft picks, I always look up the top 10. We have the possibility of winning at least 3 putts the next 4 chips. I'm not sure what he meant here.
What's putt?
I don't know. 3 out of the next 4 chips. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure, Mr. Morton. He was a beast last year, but couldn't come out. Now,
What position?
Will Anderson. That name sound like a wide receiver.
You sound like an old Giants.
But it might be a lineman. It might be a lineman. But yeah, what I was saying is, bro, we the best team in the league. And to be able to have a top 5 draft pick in the first round, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And hopefully it's something that Jalen Pan, we don't have to worry about a quarterback.
Hold up, because I see Big Exclusive getting to him before I can get to him. Hold up 1 second. Not to cut you off, but to cut you off. Take this graphic down real quick, good brother, because I want to address what Mr. Morton said before Mr. Big Exclusive injects his poison, okay? Mr. Morton said, we had the ability in 3 out of the next 4 chips.
Right.
Big Exclusive response was, Mr. Morton, huh? Laugh out loud. Now, hold on. Had the most sacks and tackles for loss and plays in the toughest conference. Oh, well, shit.
He a D-line or a linebacker then?
D-lineman.
Oh, okay.
No, it might be a linebacker because D-linemen don't get too many sacks. It might be a linebacker. What is it? A lineman or a linebacker? But yeah, what I was saying, to get back to Mr. Morton and Mr. Big Exclusive, I agree with you, Brian. I agree with you. I've been comparing Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts to Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb thus far into the career. Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts have surpassed Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb up to this point in their career. What did Andy Reid bring us after his first year?
What, like playoffs? Do you mean something like?
Bro, we went to the NFC Championship game like 4 out of 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like Nick Sirianni takes us to the dance 3 out of 5 of those years.
I definitely can see that. I think Jalen is a better quarterback than Donovan.
I think Donovan knows it too. That's why he be throwing shade.
Yeah.
Did you watch the interview?
I definitely didn't.
Bro, when you get a chance, pull up an interview on YouTube, right? RG3 interviews Jalen Hurts, Donovan McNabb, and Mike Vick all together.
I know. I seen a picture with all 3 of them standing somewhere, and somebody's like, "Well, where Randall at?" or whatever. But so that has something to do with the interview.
I think so.
Okay, all right.
He said he's not.
Wow.
Lamon said he's not better than McNabb yet.
All right, I was like, he believes it. So he said, "Yeah." So he knows it's coming. I think he's better.
No, I think he's taking that angle of he can't be that until he does this. You dig what I'm saying? I'm taking the angle of looking at his mechanics and looking at what he's doing at this point in his career. A lot of people take the angle of, well, until he win playoff games or until he do this, then, you know what I'm saying? Jamal, you know, lost your mind. His hasn't consistently done anything, and you got the gumption to say he better. Stop it.
He is. Listen. It's. I understand if you taking the McNabb's been in the league this year or wasn't in the league this year, but if you go, all right, well, I don't have the stats, but I'm about to pull it up. Huh?
I'm about to pull it up. Go ahead, talk your stuff.
3 years. Hurts has been in. This is the second time he's been with the same offense. Come on, like his numbers is crazy. Worm ball. Donovan could run or whatever. He got the fakes against Washington and all that stuff, but worm balls. My man Westbrook career probably could have been way higher stat wise if McNabb knew how to throw him a damn out pass or whatever, or a screen.
I gotta. All right, here we go.
No,
I had to take some years down off of it so we can see it. I'm running the check right now.
Donovan, undercover alcoholic, and Andy hit, well, Jalen, a natural freak that doesn't partake in all. Exactly. Andy hit a whole lot of shit according to his family and his players. Ungrateful and have super short. Oh no, I'm definitely not ungrateful to Donovan. Whatever he did for us, never that. But I'm just saying, if you comparing quarterbacks, I think Jalen's a better quarterback.
This is not even the stats. This is some other stuff. Oh, all right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So you know that the games, I only put in both of them at their 3 years.
Right.
The games is going to be slightly off because, you know, Donovan started it midway through the season of his rookie year, and Jalen started at a different point of his rookie year in the season. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to read these numbers off to you. In 3 seasons, McNabb had 44 games played. Jalen Hurts had 38 games played at this point.
Mm-hmm.
McNabb has started 38 out of those 44 games. Jalen Hurts has started 27 of his 38.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan McNabb has 721 completions. Jalen Hurts, 505.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it's a difference of 7 games, though. Passing attempts. McNabb had 1,278 passing attempts, right? To Jalen Hurts, 819. Now, here's where I get to put my foot down, okay? Because you heard the attempts, right?
Mm-hmm.
McNabb was completing 56.4% of his passes.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts is completing 61.7% of his passes. McNabb has 7,546 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts has thrown for 6,247 yards. 7-game difference. That's half a season. McNabb threw for 54 touchdowns. Jalen threw for 34. But the touchdown percentage is the same for both of them because it's of the offset of the game. The touchdown percentage has them both at 4.2%. Okay. Now, here's where, 7-game difference because they started at different points of their rookie season. But I only put in 3 years into their career. Now, you ready for this, Maul?
Come on, let me hear it.
At this point in time, Donovan McNabb had thrown 32 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts has thrown 15 interceptions. That's less than half the amount of interceptions.
But they're gonna say he got a half a season up on them.
Don't even try to finesse
Come on,
all that
go
over
ahead,
here. Y'all trying to finesse. No, let me finish reading these stats, nigga. Because men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Nope.
Interception percentage. McNabb was throwing an interception percentage of 2.5%. Jalen is at 1.8. That's a lot. That means McNabb was averaging 2.5 interceptions a game.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen is averaging just under 2 interceptions per game when you take into consideration all the games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this stat McNabb got us on. And Jalen could have did it this past week, but he didn't. Game-winning drives.
Right.
Donovan McNabb had 7 at this point in his career. But you know what? In his defense, his roster wasn't as great as this roster. So, of course, you was having game-winning drives because the game was close. But you know what? We ain't even going, Jalen Hurts had 3 game-winning drives. Look at these paragraphs they typing over here, bro. I can't read them because I'm reading the stats. I just see big things popping up over here.
The numbers clearly lie because 7-game difference.
Because remember, they said Hurts ain't better than McNabb yet. We all remember McNabb didn't have no accuracy. We all remember McNabb throwing the ball into the dirt. We all remember McNabb getting hurt and all of a sudden trying to be a pocket quarterback because he wanted to appeal to the people.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yards per pass attempt. Donovan McNabb, 5.9.
Couldn't
Jalen
throw it.
Hurts, 7.6. Adjusted yards per pass attempt.
What would that mean? Like,
This was
yeah,
after,
or whatever.
you know how
Oh.
sometimes they in the stats it might be listed as 10 yards, but technically it was 9 yards, or it might be listed as 9 yards and technically it was 10 and a half yards. So after they actually go through, look at the film and readjust the stats, Donovan McNabb was at 5.6. He went from 5.9 to 5.6.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts went from 7.6 to 7.6. Okay. Now, yards gained per pass completion. Donovan McNabb receivers total averaged 10.5 yards per catch. Jalen Hurts receivers are averaging 12.4 yards per catch. The numbers say he's better than McNabb thus far, but I'm going to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing attempts. I'm sorry, I'm skipping one. Yards gained per game played.
Okay.
McNabb is leading 171.5 to 164.4 in yards gained per games played. Rushing attempts. At this point, McNabb had 215. Jalen Hurts is at 290. Rushing yards. McNabb had 1,424. Jalen Hurts is at 1,464. I would definitely say that McNabb was a better scrambler than Jalen. I would say that in a heartbeat because Jalen got power in his scramble. McNabb had moves on you, bro. Yeah. I don't know how, but he would shake people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He would. Yeah, that's why I said he got the shake and bake, especially against Washington.
But Pete, rushing touchdowns. McNabb has 8. Jalen Hurts, 19. At this point of the career.
I know Jalen was up on that one.
Rushing yards per game. McNabb had 32.4. Jalen Hurts, 38.5. Rushing attempts per game. McNabb was 4.9. Jalen Hurts, 7.6.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that RPO stuff. Remember, we didn't do too much RPO back in 1998. But let me see. Rushing yards per attempt. This solidifies McNabb, 6.6. Jalen Hurts, 5.0. Now, the most important stat outside of wins and losses to determine that Jalen Hurts is currently better than Donovan McNabb. QB rating. McNabb was at 77.4. Jalen Hurts is at 91.5. I rest my case. I rest my case. At this point in his career, Jalen Hurts is better than McNabb was.
At this point, yes, exactly. And that's why I said the body of work for McNabb for his career with Andy Reid and whoever the coordinators was the whole time was more consistent than Jalen has thus far in his career. So now, when Jalen gets to that Donovan point in his career, the numbers is going to be.
But that's the thing. He got to get there, right?
Yeah,
because
definitely done.
I'm gonna solidify what Angry OG was talking about right here. Because you know me, I like to be fair, bro. I like to be fair. People say I don't. They say I like to adjust my arguments. It's like, no. I put in the work before I come on here and talk this. You know what I'm saying? But to solidify what Angry OG was talking about him not being better yet, in my opinion, this is what I assume he was talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong, Angry OG, because I can't say what you meant. I can just say what I felt like you meant. And what I felt like he was referencing by saying he's not better than him yet is this. Playoff stats.
Okay.
Donovan McNabb has played 5 playoff games at this point of his career. Jalen Hurts only played 1. Donovan McNabb had started 5 playoff games up to this point in his career. Jalen Hurts started 1. Donovan McNabb had 104 completions in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts, 23. Donovan McNabb had made 169 passing attempts in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts, 43. Donovan McNabb completion percentage in the playoffs. 61.5. Jalen Hurts, 53.5. Passing yards in the playoffs. Now, if you want to do the math, you'll be able to see Jalen Hurts is going to pass McNabb right here. You can tell. McNabb had thrown for 969 yards in 5 games.
Right.
In one game, Jalen Hurts is at 258. You do the
Damn.
math.
Yeah, that. All right.
Touchdown passes. Donovan McNabb had thrown 8 touchdown passes at this point in his career in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts has only thrown 1. Interceptions thrown. McNabb had thrown 5. Jalen Hurts has thrown 2.
Ooh,
McNabb had
ugly.
29 rushing attempts. Jalen Hurts has 8. That's not bad, but when those 2 come in one game, that's bad.
Yeah.
Rushing yards. McNabb had 169, Jalen Hurts 39. Rushing TDs. McNabb 3, Jalen 0. Rushing yards per game. McNabb was averaging 33.8. Jalen is averaging 39. Why? Because he couldn't throw the ball. So he was running that one game in the playoffs. Rushing attempts per game. McNabb is averaging 5.8 in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts, just 8. Just 8. Your quarterback is just running the ball 8 times a game. Rushing yards per attempt. McNabb, 5.8. Jalen Hurts, 4.9. QB rating in the playoffs. McNabb, 80.7. Jalen Hurts, 60. So, if we're going off of accomplishments, no.
All right.
Jalen Hurts is not better than McNabb.
I give you that.
But if we're going off of what we see, if we're going off of what they're producing, Jalen Hurts is substantially better than McNabb at this point in his career. Substantially, in my opinion.
Yeah, everything.
How many times has he missed an open receiver? What about his playoff performance last year? Bro, one game? One game. His first year in a system. Basically his rookie year.
Right.
One game. But you're talking about field vision. Do I got to go back to the stats? The QB rating includes that through accuracy. Your accuracy comes from your field vision. And he's substantially more accurate than Donovan McNabb at this point in his career.
And the accuracy is definitely there. And then you look at Hurts's interceptions from just from the eye factor. That's the stat that I can't stand when receivers have it and they do something stupid and then the other team gets it. They count that against the quarterback. He ain't do no Brett Favre over 19 receivers straight to the safety or
peep game. This is a picture from last week's game. It's coming up again later in the show, but I'm gonna show y'all. This is Jalen Hurts' interception.
Right, exactly. How was that Hurts' fault? The ball
was right in his. It was in our receiver's hand.
Yes,
that's the interception he threw against the Commanders. You dig what I'm saying? So you got people that watch football, and you got people that watch football. You dig what I'm saying?
That's how most of Hurts' interceptions come.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Can we get the next Who's the Man up there, please?
The one and only.
That's my guy. I'm so happy to hear it, man.
I ain't people had the green dye now. Okay, taking over.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? I'm going to tell you something about that green dye. Jalen Mills still ain't take the green out his hair.
Oh, he still want to be here.
Jalen Mills been in New England for 2 years now, and he still got the green in his hair, bro.
Wow.
Come on, people. Name this guy right here. I'm going to read these comments. Brian Morton said, Brett Favre is the Pete Rose of football to me. No respect for the welfare sheen, bro. He doesn't belong in this topic, in my opinion. Who mentioned Brett Favre? Somebody mentioned Brett Favre?
Somebody did comment and said Brett Favre.
Brett Favre was a turnover machine, and he's in the Hall of Fame. Oh, can you take this picture down while y'all try to guess what it is? I'm going to make
I know who it is.
Who is it?
That's CJ.
Oh, my man, CJ Gardner. CJ Gardner. Let me talk about this Brett Favre reference. Aaron Rodgers is Brett Favre's 2.0. What I mean is, if you go back and look at Brett Favre's stats, what made him great is what made him suck.
Wow.
Pop, your
Okay.
arguments are based on convenience and being a prisoner of the moment. Now it's one game. Bro, it was stats. What are you talking about? We talking about two players up to this point of their career. If I could have had Jalen Hurts playing more than one playoff game, I would. But you're
Right, but
comparing one playoff game against 5. I'm comparing all the stats from both players up to this point. What are you
up to this
talking about?
point, yeah.
There is no convenience, bro. This is black. I didn't make the stats up. I just know I see the game differently, bro. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean you can't enjoy the game like I do. We can enjoy the games the way we enjoy the games, but I ain't gonna let no BS fly because men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
But
All the
Mott
numbers
was,
I just went through substantially shows that Jalen Hurts is better than McNabb.
but is that what Mott was talking about when you said you see this is what you were assuming that he was talking about? I ain't see a
He
response
says
saying
if that's the case, you have to wait till Jalen is done playing and then run the numbers. No, I said at this point in his career,
yeah.
Jalen Hurts is better than McNabb. What I gotta wait till the career is over.
He compared the numbers from this point look, I think I'm crazy right now. 3 years in, that's all the numbers
Because
were.
my comparison is a rookie head coach and his quarterback and what they did in 3 years. My comparison is everybody they was so on the edge about Nick Sirianni. And my argument was give him a chance because he came in under the same circumstances that Andy Reid came in under. And look what Andy Reid did for us. Up until Nick Sirianni started showing his ass, a lot of Eagles fans wanted Andy Reid back.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
is why that's how we got Doug Peterson. Because Jeffrey looked at it as that's Andy Reid's son. And he was here already, so he know how we get down. And what came from that? We got a Super Bowl
Andy
out of that.
vouched for him.
And Andy vouched for him. So it's not me manipulating nothing to fit me, bro. This is all statistics. This is all something that anybody can look up. You can type it up and look it up yourself and sit and do the math. But what was I saying before you said that? About
shoot.
We was talking about I know what I was about to go into. I was about to go into this graphic right here about Covey.
Oh.
You saying even with that, it was 7 games off. And even with that, McNabb was leading in some of the statistical categories. It was 7 games off because McNabb, let me rephrase that. Andy Reid was riding for Doug Peterson and not giving McNabb a chance. The fans started grinding Andy Reid up, and he finally gave McNabb a chance late in that season. I think it was probably like 5 or 6 games left in that season or something when he finally pulled Doug Peterson and let McNabb play. Hurts got to shine a little earlier than McNabb.
Right.
In the initial season that he started. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm comparing season 1, season 2, season 3. You saying 7 games off, I'll throw one right back at you. McNabb had the same coach those whole 3 seasons. Jalen Hurts had 2 different coaches.
2 different systems.
2 different systems. So it's a lot of things that can offset the 7 games.
Right.
I didn't meticulously do that. I typed in the years. The years. That's it, bro. But we spending too much time on that. Can I get the next graphic up there, please? I came across this online about Covey, bro. I thought it was hilarious. But
ain't no lie in it. That's why I love the internet.
No lies at all, bro.
It's undefeated. Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Covey head on a Harry Potter body?
I never watched Harry Potter. I don't know.
You never watched Harry Potter?
No, I didn't.
Can you take
I
that
know
down,
of it. I never watched it.
Big E, can you take that down real quick?
Come on, man. Cut it out. You ain't got your flag or your whistle now.
You ain't never watched Harry Potter.
No, I know about it. I know some of the stuff that go on, but no, I never, no.
What you know about Hogwarts? Hogwarts.
I've heard of them.
See, you don't know nothing about Harry Potter. You just fronting right now.
I
Because
don't know.
if
No,
you lightly know, you heard of. You said I heard of them. I know a little bit about them.
Well,
if you
no,
know
I
a
know
little
when
bit, you
people
would know what
talk about it.
Hogwarts was.
No,
No.
I just know he had the broom and the games with the magical shit going on in the stadium at the school or whatever.
You just hurt
The
my
wizard.
You hurt my feelings. You say you never.
No, but
You know why it hurt my feelings, bro?
What?
I never seen it either.
Oh.
But dig this. I'm so intrigued by it, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I've never seen Harry Potter. Yes, big exclusive. That's right. School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. That's what has me intrigued by Harry Potter, because you know I'm into all that.
Right.
You understand? But the reason why I haven't watched it yet, when Harry Potter first started coming out, I was in the streets.
Okay.
I was in the streets being a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then when it started piquing my interest, the type of person I am is, before I watch this movie, I gotta go back and watch all the ones that led up to this. That's how I watched Hannibal and everything. You know what I'm saying? I had to go all the way back to the first Hannibal, even though Hannibal Rising was the prequel to all the Hannibals, but y'all released it like number 3, number 4. So I gotta go watch Silence of the Lambs and bring it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? So I just haven't had the time to do Harry Potter yet. Because if I'm not mistaken, Harry Potter is at like number 9 or something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It might be more than that. But I think Harry Potter is at like number 9, and those movies is long, bro.
Really?
Them Harry Potter movies is they rival Transformers as far as how long they are.
Bro. Okay. I never got that.
When I get into Harry Potter, bro, it's gonna be an MIA moment for me, because I'm like, yeah,
you're
bro.
Gonna have to be. You're gonna have to go into the cave mode.
Speaking of Big E, bro, I've been researching Lord Voldemort, bro. I researched his whole story, bro, on how he became a villain and all that, bro. I researched Lord Voldemort, and
who the hell is that?
He's the Dark Lord of everything.
But Harry Potter.
But the whole thing is, Harry Potter is basically equally as powerful as him because of something with the wand. You dig what I'm saying? And the fact that he used Harry to bring himself back in the physical form and all that. And he went to kill Harry Potter, but Harry Potter's mom jumped in the middle, and it put a shield over Harry to where Lord Voldemort couldn't touch Harry or he would die instantly. He was protected by love. That's why I want to see it, bro, because there's a lot of innuendos and stuff in there. Like, it's a lot of stuff that, because, you know, on some smoke mirror shit, I always talk about how the people,
mind blown,
the people up top, they over exaggerate the things that really is, so we feel like we're not capable. You dig what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But we perform magic and rituals and sorcery every day. We just don't understand what it truly is, so we don't think that we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, let's take you see how werewolves howl at the moon?
Yeah.
That's an exaggeration of what really is. Them furry people act crazy on full moons, bro.
Furry people.
The Neanderthals, bro. The colonizers.
Yeah.
They act goofy on full moon nights. But in a movie, we're going to make him a werewolf. He's going to turn from his human form to this werewolf form. You get what I'm saying? It's really a play on what actually is, but they over-exaggerate it so you think like, oh, that's impossible. Ain't no such thing as a werewolf.
Right.
That redneck that you work with, you ever been around him when a strike hit 12 on a full moon? You know what I'm saying? No. Those nights, they act crazy, bro. They get drunk, they kill each other, they beat each other up, they do all types of stuff like that, bro. Not all of them. Not all of them. But with that being said, I'm going to take something from Dave Chappelle and say, and that's how you buy yourself some time, Kanye. Next picture, please. Check this one out, bro. Waking up the number one ranked NFL team, losing, and still being the number one ranked NFL team. How will we ever sleep at night, Mo?
This goes out the big exclusive for one.
You can take that down.
All the other Commanders fans who go listen, they went crazy and the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd all of these callers come from? Like they was calling up, gagging the people like to get on. All these Dallas fans, like, where were y'all all season? 8 weeks, I ain't heard none of these calls. We lose one game and they going bananas.
I got something to add to that too, and I can only speak from what I've seen, because from me being an Eagles fan, I can't speak for all the other Eagles fans. But, bro, I wasn't popping no shots at nobody unless they pop shots at us.
That's how I am.
Or unless we was playing them this coming week.
Right.
Bro, you got teams that's 6-3. Talking about, yeah, they lost to the Commanders and da-da-da-da-da-da. Bro, did you see that meme of how they plugged all the teams that lost and beat each other just to be able to say that the Eagles was the worst team in the league for losing to the Commanders?
What?
Yeah, bro. It's a meme going around. I can't remember all the teams and how exactly it went, but it went along the lines of the Cowboys lost to the Vikings and the Eagles beat the Vikings, but the Cowboys lost to the Vikings.
And since we lost to Washington, we get the
listen, bro.
They gonna do whatever. The Eagles got to be Philadelphia's the most hated city in all sports. It's insane. The lengths that they will go.
Can I get that next picture up there while he's talking, please? Go ahead, bro.
That's crazy. The lengths you go. How other teams fans look.
They couldn't wait, bro. They was like, they might be about to lose, yo. Look, the Birds about to lose.
Yo, they had everything already done. They just waiting every week. Damn, I can't press in. Damn, I can't press in.
Hey, I do want to respond to something Big E said over here in the comments. He said, and the older I get, the more I start to relate to the villains. Can you take that picture down? That was in response to Lord Voldemort.
The older I get,
he said, the older I get, the more I start to relate to the villains. Now, Pete Gang, I'm glad you said that, Big E. Because my girl was like, why you always want to be the villain? And I was like, it depends on how you look at it. I'm villainized for going against the doctrine. But if I'm spreading the truth, how is that the villain? You go to Lord Voldemort and see how he was when he was a kid. Bro, he had it rough, man. You dig what I'm saying? He had it rough. His mama was shitted on by her brother and her father. She didn't even know that she really had superpowers like that. You know what I mean? Like they was mean and nasty to her, saying a bunch of nasty stuff to her. She used her magic one time to get the love of her life. She was giving him a love potion. And that's how she conceived Lord Voldemort. And his name was Tom Riddle, right? I know a lot for not ever seeing the movie, right?
I'm this in the back of my mind, like, what? You ain't never seen nothing?
Right. I'll be researching, bro. If it's something I want to know, I research that shit. So she had a thing for this guy named Tom Riddle. And they conceived Lord Voldemort. But she felt some type of way about him only being here under the love potion. So she stopped giving him the love potion. And Tom Riddle left her and the baby. Gone. So then she went to an orphanage. And pretty much that's where things started to come into play with Lord Voldemort. Before he was Lord Voldemort, he was Tom Riddle Jr. I think he was born 1926, December 31st, 1926. And he died in 1998. I don't remember the exact year. But mind you, this is a fake person. This person don't exist. But it's for the sake of the movie. It's for the sake of Harry Potter. So
Jesus.
Lord Baltimore, like he basically he went through a lot with his parents, with his family, and he was a charmer. That was his power at first.
A charmer.
He could charm people, bro. I be telling people that's magic, bro. Controlling your facial expression, controlling your words, controlling the tone of your voice is a form of magic. Fine example. Hey, Jamal, take that head off, bro. Take that joint off, bro. See, you like, who the fuck is you talking to, bro? You dig what I'm saying? But I'm like, hey, Mo, let me see under that hat real quick. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's the same deed, but I changed how I delivered the spell casting. You know what I'm saying? And when you use charm, some people be like, oh, you want to see my hat? You know what I mean? But right. Yo, take the hat off, bro. Take it off. Bro, that's sorcery. People don't dig that. That right there is sorcery. But anyway, back to Philadelphia.
Different levels too.
Special. Can I get the next graphic up there, please? Is there a pattern whenever the Eagles start 8-1? 2017, 8-1, Super Bowl. 2004, 8-1, Super Bowl. 1980, 8-1, Super Bowl. 1960, 8-1, champ. Yeah, shit, game. We won what the Super Bowl was before the Super Bowl. That's Absolutely. What 1960 and 1949
49, yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We started 8-1 all those seasons. It kind of makes me feel like sports is mathematically rigged, bro.
So if you take that into context, it should be a W for this year. If I'm just saying, hypothetically, you're looking at these numbers, see how everything goes.
If you're going at the pattern,
it should be a W.
How about this? Patterns are a part of magic and sorcery.
Yeah, true.
You got to be able to pay attention to patterns, and it's just your ability to see a pattern before everyone else is aware of it. That's all magic and sorcery is, pretty much. So you look at the pattern. There's only one pattern there, because everything else is pretty much consistency. The 8-1 is consistency,
right?
But the pattern says 2 W's, 2 L's, 1 W, and then the next season we don't know, which would be this season. So based on the pattern, we should go and win the Super Bowl this year. Based on the pattern. And based on the moves that Howie has been making, I think that's the plan.
It damn sure is the plan.
I think that's the plan.
You don't just see you getting gassed up the middle like that, and you know what? Let me bring 2 big houses up in here. We need 2 brick walls for these running backs to run into until our young boy gets back and gets into shape, and by that time he'll be even more seasoned for next year.
I don't know if Lammett's still here, but after the next graphic, we're going to punch on his man a little bit, the man that he loved to punch on. Can I get the next graphic, please? This is what I loved, bro. When A.J. Brown gave this response, now all this 17-0 shit is over.
Yeah, it creeps into the locker room. It creeps into what you're trying to do on a daily basis.
You can take that down. Go ahead.
You're trying to 17-0. At the beginning of the season, our goal is to get to the playoff, get the Super Bowl win. Boom. Now you 8-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0. Damn, they can go undefeated.
Yes, Mr. Brian Morton. Listen, we ain't even going to get into 90-degree angles, you know what I'm saying, 360 degrees, how everything, when you simplify it down, could go to 9, 6, or 3. We ain't going to get into all that. That's a little too esoteric. You dig what I'm saying? I'm sorry, it's a little too conspiracy. But let me see.
Yeah, dude's mental be on something else. Like, y'all worried about the coach this week, this 17-0, the whispers, it starts creeping in there. That'll take you off your square a little bit, man.
Before I dive into this next topic, because we definitely about to grind this man up. That's why I even want to get this out of the way now. Can I get the next Who's the Man, please? My guy.
Oh, yes, that's number 2.
Yep. Mr. Big Play
Big
Slay.
Play Slay.
Let me get the other another who's the man too, just to stay on point.
Uh-oh.
The Big Kahuna is in the building.
The newbie.
Yeah. Bro, you ever hear him talk?
I saw it when they, after practice, they interviewed him at his lot. I was surprised. I was like, oh, shoot.
Bro, he talked like he working IT at fucking
He's a part of Geek Squad.
What's that big IT company? You can take that down. Lockheed Martin.
Lockheed Martin.
He talked like he working IT at Lockheed Martin, bro.
Yo, that's.
But Ndamukong Kung Su will put his foot
in your face, in your neck too.
And put my foot in your and Ndamukong Kung Su, boy. But he talks like this. Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to come here and play with the Philadelphia Eagles.
I wasn't even looking at the TV. I'm like, wait, I thought they started talking to Sue. I looked up. Oh shit, that is him talking.
That is Sue. Oh my god, I didn't know he was so polite.
Yeah, I did. So he must do a whole 180 when he put them pads on and that whistle blow.
Bro, he said he don't like quarterbacks. But no, I found out what it is. Why he crazy, bro.
What?
He part Haitian.
Sat passe.
He part Haitian. And I believe he's Haitian and African or Haitian and American. No, he's Haitian and African because his African, guess where he's from? And I was like, oh, Embiid about to be his buddy. He's from Cameroon, bro.
Cameroon, is he?
Yeah, not him, but his I think his dad.
Okay.
His dad is from Cameroon and his mom is from Haiti. So if you know anybody from Haiti and you know about them Africans, you know once that DNA get to mixing up, they might cut your head off.
And if you don't like quarterbacks or you got an opposing jersey uniform on, it's a wrap.
Especially for them rednecks. You see how he do Rodgers and Cutler? He don't like them, bro.
So who the coach? Jacoby? That's the Colts quarterback, right?
No, he got traded. Remember, Jacoby played for the Browns now. Brisket, right?
Damn.
You talking about Brisket, right?
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. He played for the Browns now. Matt Ryan was the Colts quarterback to start the season. I don't know if they benched him or not yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he is still. Is he? He's still starting?
I'm gonna pull it up though. Yeah, Mr. Morton said Matt Ryan, so they must have gave him a starting spot back.
Uh-oh.
So
Ndamukong, this is Matt Ryan. Go get him.
He know Matt Ryan very well.
Oh, yeah. From
Atlanta and Detroit played each other a lot.
Detroit, yeah.
Yeah, they played each other a lot. But now we about to grind up AOG favorite coach. I hope Lamb is still here. Can we get that next graphic up? Because this is the guy that I feel like needed the loss the most, bro.
Oh, most ones is Eagles defense.
Did you notice that?
What?
Did you notice that? And when you go back and watch the film, guess what? There was multiple instances of the Eagles defense only having 10 players on the field Monday night. Can I get the next graphic, please? This is two different plays. And this is early in the game.
Are you kidding me? Well, now what? I wish I would have known what after these. What was the result? What was the play, and what was the results after this?
Well, I mean, if you look at the score on one joint, it's 7-0 for us, and then on the next joint is 7-14 for them.
No, I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, if you look at from the top play to the second play, you see they did get a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Even though we did too, they did get a touchdown.
Right,
and it's easy to play 11 on 10 in the NFL. Wow. Now, the results from these two play, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, that's one where they running plays and we got gashed or whatever, or
one of them was a passing play. That bottom one was a passing play. But the thing about it is, watching the film, bro, these weren't the only two plays, bro.
That's crazy. That's
So what the hell is Gannon doing, bro?
right.
Because don't get me wrong, I could understand under certain circumstances where this happens. But those circumstances that I'm thinking of, they happen closer to halftime or the end of the game. This is the first quarter, bro.
Yeah.
One of them, the clock say 10 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah. And both in the first quarter. Wow. So, like punt returns, the returner get back there, he get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Safeties don't do that, right?
It's supposed to be done in the huddle.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be done in the huddle initially. After that, if anybody is subbing in and subbing out, that's up to the coach and the player that's going in and out. You dig what I'm saying?
So if you call somebody out.
If coach is sending me out there, I need to be yelling that guy's name that needs to come off the field while I'm on my way onto the field.
Right.
On top of that, they got the headsets. They tell it to the linebacker. So the linebacker knows too. Typically, the middle linebacker gets the headset on defense. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, do we
Every
see
team
on
don't do it
those
though.
pictures? Do we see on those pictures who was missing?
Can we pull that back up there so we can look at it? And let me make it bigger, and I'll see who's missing.
It looked like a lineman both plays.
No, on the top one, it's a linebacker.
Okay, all right. Our number 4, number 5 was.
No, 5 and 6 are the only 2 linebackers out there. Number 4, that's Darius Slay. Number 1 is our safety. 2 is CJ Gardner, and 3 is Bradbury.
So on the bottom one, 9 and 8 is the only lineman. 10
it
would
looks
be.
like BG is the one that's missing on that first one.
Okay.
So I guess I mean lineman / linebacker. It depends on which formation we in. But BG is the one that looks like he's missing on that first one.
Okay.
And then we come down here, and shit, it might be a lineman on both of them, bro.
Because that look like BG number 8
on this bottom one.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, but because how often we rush just 3? How often we
just
have
exactly.
So yeah, it looked like lineman on both of these 2 examples, which falls on coaching. You can take that down. That falls on coaching because what? Oh, come on, not all live on TV. I ain't do that before 10.
I'm getting ready to leave out, son.
I understand all that. She came all on the screen peacocking.
He said, "Nah, we support Black love."
Oh, for sure. That's my cousin, though. You know, I'm a bust of ovaries.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, bro, that falls on coaching because all right, you understand you're down the lineman, okay? We understand we just got this dude number 98, Quinn.
You
gotta let them know when they going on the field and coming off the field.
Right.
Especially when the rotation has just changed. The line rotation just changed over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, see he is on. I think he is on a hot seat out of even more than Kobe. Shit, I'm gonna say that. Gannon is for the past couple seasons. It's been questionable his adjustments. Like it's like he's stuck in his own head.
I don't feel like he's on the hot seat.
No?
Nope.
He got all these weapons. He's been doing good. And then we see shit like last week. It's like, come on, man. You got to make some sort of adjustment. He don't bringing no pressure.
I agree with everything that you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about from the organization standpoint. I don't feel like he's on the hot seat with the organization.
No, not with the organization. No, he's not.
And the reason why I say that is because they're winning.
Right.
And outside of stopping the run, our defense is ranked in the top of all the categories.
Yeah.
But We see the other stuff. You dig what I'm
We are
saying?
not regular fans.
We see the stuff that basically shows, bro, it's because you stack with talent. It damn sure ain't, it ain't the plays that you're calling, bro. It's because you
Exactly.
stacked with talent. You know
And
what I mean?
CJ is a perfect example. There's no way he comes in here and at the point of the season know our plays the way he does. He's just talented than to come in and do what he's doing.
That boy hungry. He young.
Exactly.
And guess what? He wants to play in Philly. You see
Yes.
that chain that he got on, right?
I saw a Dream Chaser.
Exactly. Not just a Dream Chaser chain, bro. It's an elaborate joint. Like, I don't know if you really looked at it. The DC is on a dream catcher with feathers hanging from it.
I ain't peep all that.
Can we get that back up there, possibly big exclusive, CJ Gardner? That DC is on a dream catcher.
Oh yeah, I see the Jones dropping. The danglies at the bottom.
Bro.
Wow.
And he wasn't given that. He loves Meek Mill, bro.
Now I heard when
he loves Dream Chasers.
When he performed was a Thursday night. He was him and AJ was like, yo, Meek over there.
Like they said, they like, bro, this is what we listen to in our headphones when we working out and stuff like that. Like, so like this was on another level, bro. He got on the Iverson jersey, he got the green dreads, the Dream Chaser chain, and this picture was taken at a Sixers game where he got a chance to hit the bell to start everything off.
Yeah,
he loves it here, bro. And I'm happy for this man, bro. I'm so happy for this man because he happy here. It's not often that a football player gets to be where he wants to be. And end up being happy there and end up being a star there, bro. That's rare, bro. Like I'm happy for Bull. Hey, Miss Bianca Monroe.
And I'm happy he would
run. Miss Bianca Monroe. I had a tongue twister. I said Rianca Monroe.
You got a little dyslexic going on today. Good morning.
It be switching. Last but not least, before I definitely turn it over and let you bless us with your what is it? Them boys good from last week. And them boys better be good for this week. Before I let you bless us with that, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Because I know some people probably looking like, bro, I can't believe this nigga ain't bring this up. I gotta bring it up, despite what Kelsey said. I gotta bring this up. Hey,
despite what Kelsey said, okay.
Despite what Kelsey said, I gotta bring this up. Big E, can you pop up that other picture that I sent you late with Dallas Goedert? No, the other one.
Yeah.
Something has to be done about this.
Right.
What I mean by that is when they reviewed it, they was reviewing it to see if his knee was down before the ball came out. The face mask is unreviewable.
How?
That's the rules. That's the rules. That's the literature. Now, if you see it from another angle, bro, the ref is looking right there, bro.
Number 93.
You see the ref, right?
Yeah.
He's looking right at that. And they released a statement saying that they didn't see the face mask.
Damn lies. What the hell was you looking at?
We need to be able to challenge stuff like that because, in my opinion, this another play that changed the course of the game.
It definitely did.
Now, don't get me wrong. I agree with Jason. We shouldn't have to rely on the refs. We shouldn't be in that predicament in the first place.
But when it comes to shit like this
is something that has to be changed. He ended up getting hurt on this play.
He's out now. Yeah.
Out on IR. And before I pass it over to you, I want to talk about the two rumors that I've been hearing. One rumor is, I mentioned this last week, and it's heating up. Odell Beckham has been cleared to sign and play for a team. He said he gonna let everybody know by the end of the month.
But it's heating up with him and the Eagles too. I ain't hear the Eagles name.
It's heating up with the Eagles, bro.
Wow.
Because he can't be the man wherever he goes, but he wants to be a part of winning.
Right.
What other team at this point of the season fits what Odell has going on? It's only 3 teams, bro. It's only 3 teams.
Right.
The Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Giants.
Really? Well, they just gave up that dude.
They're talking about him going back to the Giants, bro.
They just gave up that dude, Tony.
Exactly. They talking about bringing him back to the Giants, bro. And to be honest with you, I don't feel like he should have ever left New York. I feel like he's one of those players that should have just rocked out through everything. You know what I mean?
Loyalty.
Yeah. I feel like he wanted it because he got his ring early. Didn't he get a ring already or no? He missed the ring ride. Did he get a ring with Eli or no?
I think he did.
So if
Big exclusive, you got that information, don't you?
No, he said no. All right, so he didn't get the ring. But he had early success in New York.
Yeah, he definitely did.
And I feel like after they got Saquon and now they got Daniel Jones, I think he panicked and just skipped town like, man, I'm trying to win. You know what I mean? But
see, I don't like that.
I feel like Odell should have remained the Giant. But the next person I wanted to get to, because it referred to the Eagles, guess who they talking about possibly bringing in to replace Dallas Goedert for this run?
Now, I heard something, but I thought somebody was just being funny.
Oh, I wasn't being funny. I really feel like if they sign him, it's unfair. And I refuse to root for this team for the rest of the time that he signed with us.
Wait, so what? Is that real? Seriously? They really talking about that?
Bro, he's a free agent.
I thought
he's not going to Tampa. He's going to retire. He's not going to Tampa. And if you was him, he came from the Patriot way. Tom Brady right-hand man. Tom Brady he won 2 games since the official divorce, though. But if you was him, don't you want to play for a competitor?
Absolutely. Why would I come back?
Don't you want some more hardware?
Damn right.
They talking about signing Gronk, bro.
I don't know about that one. I mean, it's like you said, it'll be
bro, that's an all Madden team, bro.
It is. It is.
That's one of them teams that when you home and you just going through the roster like, yo, I wonder if this person was on the Eagles and if this person was on the Eagles and if this person was on the Eagles, how good would we be? Bro, we will have an all Madden team if we sign Gronk. I hate a champ chaser, laugh out loud, and Gronk shot anyway. He is shot if we had to depend on him.
Right.
He not shot to do what Dallas Goedert was doing.
How was Gronk with blocking? I don't remember how he was. He was a good
blocking.
Okay.
He was good with block, but he really ain't had no choice after Hernandez got locked up.
Yeah. Let my man Tyree.
He said this is a disservice to Goddard. I ain't gonna let you get that one down. Gronk is Gronk, and he's capable of doing what Goddard has done. Because what a lot of people don't pay attention to, because a lot of people don't look at the tight end until the tight end got the ball. Goddard don't be out there every play.
No,
and this is why I'm not hyped for Gronk to come here, because we got 2 other tight ends that's pretty solid, bro.
They better catch though. The ball dropped the ball last week. Stoll, I think it was.
Stoll is more so the blocker.
Okay.
It's Carter Gatera, whatever.
Calcutta, Camacho, whatever.
I don't know if you remember a play earlier in the season where a tight end caught a drag across the middle. He took that joint like 40, 50 yards. That was Carter Gatera.
Yeah. Well, they say the boy Tyree is nice.
He said, you know what? You right. Him and Sue gonna come in and destroy y'all chemistry. So go ahead and get him.
You know what? Listen, they gonna piss people off in the locker room. Gronk is crazy, man.
Yeah. Gronk is too redneck for Philly, bro.
Yeah, get that. He gonna get locked up downtown somewhere.
No, he ain't gonna get locked up downtown. I think Gronk problems will happen with the black fans. I don't think it will happen with the organization. I don't think it will happen with the city. He white, bro.
Really? But don't he be out there partying, ripping shirts off in the club and stuff like that?
Don't they let them white boys do that every time we win? So that's what they do, and they get away with it.
Yeah.
You see, when we won the Super Bowl, what they do? When the Phillies just went to the championship.
Yeah, they was all up on the poles and everything already.
And the poles was greased. How you get up there? Hey, Miss Tiffany Ann, welcome. How you get up there? They try to say, well, they greased the poles before the rain, and the rain, what? No, it wasn't that much rain to wash all the grease off the poles. Right. If anything, it made it slicker.
Yeah. Grease don't run off.
They let them do that stuff, bro. Meantime, between time, up Hunting Park, I'm walking across the street like, yo, why all these cops at the gas station? I ain't even dig they was planning for the parade to come up the street like it did when we won the Super Bowl. They was expecting people to come all the way up here. I'm like, man, come on now. But anyway, we're heading into the final stretch of the show. And before we talk points, I want to pass it over to you, Mr. Jackson, because I'm curious to know who you feel was the players of the games last week and who you feel will step up this week.
Okay.
Take it away.
Well, something just came across ESPN. I don't know if it was true, or if I read it right. Did it just say Sue is inactive for the day?
Oh, I didn't expect him to be active today.
Oh, no, I thought he would be. Just the body to fill up. But all right, well, that's beside. Let me continue then.
Right.
Even though we played the Washington Commanders and that game was horrible, especially the outcome. So
it was horrible, but we was in it.
We were. We definitely were in it, but a lot of things came about. So I don't really have too much to say. But I do have on the defensive side of the ball, it seems like it's going to be every week. My man, C.J. Garner, man, he stepped up.
That's too easy, man.
No, he has
no. Last week. Huh? I'm saying it's too easy to pick him, though.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
Ain't nobody else on defense do nothing.
It's too easy to say he's gonna be the player of the game, bro. On defense, that's too easy.
But you gotta have that because of what we talked about with the game changing or the game.
I'm glad you brought that up because he almost had one. Only thing it didn't change nothing.
Potentially, that's why on my notes I put game changing quotes pick potentially, and it didn't add up.
Right.
But I mean, but he had a few tackles for a loss.
I feel you.
I mean, from what I can take from the defense, that's the only thing I listen.
No, go ahead, rock out. I'm just saying that's an easy pick, bro.
It's an easy pick because it's the only pick, in my opinion. So I'm gonna toss it up to CJ, who wants to be here, who loves to be here, and who's showing his ass out there on the field. BG and everybody else wasn't even stepping on the field. So, he was out there.
Oh, Brian Morton said active.
It said active?
For Sue and Linval. I knew Linval was playing.
Well, something came across. It came across real fast. I ain't see it. So that was for my defense. So now the offense was screwing up as well. I figured Jalen would be too easy of a pick, so I didn't go with him. Devontae had some good catches, right? He had a catch for 6 points, and he had some yak on that. Excuse me.
He had some yak where?
He had a couple yards yak on that one catch. I put that down. I don't know the exact. It may be adjusted in the stats later on.
What I'm saying is, if I can jump as far as you ran, that ain't no yak, bro.
No, he has something. I gotta remember the play. Matter of fact, I gotta go back and look at the play. But he has some yak. But I chose Devontae for none of that. He's in the record books after last week's game. He is the first player in NFL history to catch a TD on consecutive birthdays. So shout out to Devontae Smith, because that boy good. He says my birthday, I'm gonna show my ass.
Hey, Devontae, all I'm gonna say is this: you lucky this his segment. Devontae, you lucky this his segment, because I think you're treading the line of bus. I'm sorry.
He's actually can't lie, Mark. That's a good one. That's just in my opinion. Now,
that's real rap, though. He definitely the first NFL player to catch a touchdown on consecutive birthdays.
Absolutely. But, you know, the MVP of the game, man, only goes to one person. That's because he was watching the game. He was there the whole time. But the gear started grinding. He's like, yo, something ain't right. So my MVP is going out to Howie Roseman. Because during that game, he watched everything that was going down. And I guarantee you he was in that box like this.
He seen a problem, and he immediately found a solution.
Bought Linville and Sue in there.
He ain't complain.
Nope.
He ain't whine. He ain't moan.
He just said, let me do my magic. His sorcery.
Oh, we need to fix this.
And he got two big bodies up in here. So, you know what I mean? So, so that MVP is going to Howie. And I just want to say, this is Terramana Añejo Tequila that I'm sipping on today. And for everybody who doesn't know, Terramana is from my man Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. The Rock. Which
if you smell what The Rock is cooking. And
that's what everybody from offense to defense to special teams to the coaching staff, they all better be rocks. Jabroni. As far as you could be dumb as a rock and forget everything that happened last week, or just be solid rocks and let's ball out and let's get back. The 17-0 mindset, the undefeated, all that is out the window. Let's go back to playing ball and smash mouth football.
Show. That's right.
That's right. Howie Roseman.
Toast to you.
That jabroni. Boy is good.
That boy is good, jabroni.
Jabroni.
This was way before the Rock started wearing Kevin Hart in his pocket.
You ain't never lied, man. Them dudes together though, hilarious. I ain't gonna front.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Any predictions for the game?
I know what happened last week. It can't happen this week. It cannot. This is why I say Eagles. I mean, Gannon is on the hot seat. If Jonathan Taylor, I didn't even take him out of my fantasy starting. Not saying that I believe he's gonna run all over us, but just because he's Jonathan Taylor, I ain't playing that. It was a no paid league, so I ain't taking him out.
Even after we signed Sue, even after we signed Limbaugh and Sue.
Oh yeah, I didn't take him out. I ain't taking him out. I had no backup. That's why. I didn't feel like picking nobody up. But
you know who you need to pick up, bro? Niggas are sleeping on him. They better stop sleeping on this boy. NTN.
I got him in another league. I ain't got him in this league. Yeah, the boy's nice.
NTN. They better stop sleeping on him. But go ahead. I'm sorry. What's your prediction?
I'm predicting today defense is going to step up, and Taylor he's a different type of running back than Robinson and the other boy. Who's the other commander running back? It don't matter.
Respect
but
me because all my players is Eagles, Big E. I clearly was supposed to win that, John.
Yeah, listen, I'm the same way. I got Hurts, Devontae, Miles, and the Eagles defense.
I got
on two of my leagues.
Today, and they saying Lamech going to beat me.
No. But I'm going to go with 31.
Go ahead. I just was showing my team.
17. They're not going over 17 today. 31-17. 31-17.
31-17.
And I don't know how it's going to happen. Jonathan may get one touchdown, but he's not running. He's not getting over 100 yards on it.
Right. The numbers did say otherwise. That's why I can't say nothing, Big E. I practice what I preach, baby.
Yeah.
The stats said I was supposed to do one thing, but when it was all said and done, they ain't live up to them numbers, player. But yeah, I'm gonna go with. You see me getting fidgety. I'm all hype. I know people probably like, why are you moving around like that? I'm excited. I'm gonna go with. You ready?
I'm here.
42-8. Philadelphia.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know we always been saying
Ooh.
they still gelling. They still gelling. We haven't seen them at their peak.
Okay.
We came out of that bye week. Then we had a game 4 days later.
Uh-huh.
Then we had 10 days rest and get spanked.
Shit the bed.
The only team we ain't seen from us is the team that's clicking on all 8 cylinders.
Uh-huh.
They show up today in Indianapolis. I'm going to go even deeper. We might even see Covey return one.
Say what?
The magic and the sorcery took that hat right off.
Say what?
We might even see Covey return one.
I'm sorry. Was somebody saying something? This is going to you, Chief. I'm filling this one up. I'm filling this one up. Well, damn.
42-18, Philadelphia over the Colts.
Oh,
and
wait.
Covey makes a big return.
Wait.
42-8, not 18. 42-8.
Okay.
42-8, Philadelphia over the Colts, and Covey has a return for a touchdown. And y'all know I don't like that nigga.
If that's the case, I'm gonna be hoarse at the end of this game. I got jury duty tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Oh, you just go there, you tell them it's against your religion, you sit there for a couple hours, and they call your name and send you home. That's if you don't want to do it.
I was contemplating on going or not. Eagles won.
Oh, shit. Hold up. You got jury duty on Sunday? Oh, you said tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow, Monday. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Sure. But
it's crazy.
We getting tight on the time real quick, and I just realized there's some things that I didn't do. So I want to take the time out right now to run through one of those things at least. The Big Exclusive Network, we have multiple shows for everybody throughout the week. Just tune in and find out. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how Dave Chappelle is a fraud. Dave Chappelle is a fraud. If you want to talk about Dave Chappelle being a fraud, make sure you tune in tonight at 9 o'clock. I don't know if Bridget Stram is going to show up or not. It might be Papa Montega, but we're going to talk about Dave Chappelle being a fraud tonight on the Papa Montega show at 9 o'clock right here on the Big Exclusive Network. Starting off tomorrow, Monday through Friday, we have Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the mornings. Every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. to 10, sometimes longer. And I don't know if y'all tuned in Friday. They had a little sing-off, and Brendan Samuels came on there and sang some Christmas carols, and they got it popping. You know what I'm saying? But you never know what you're going to get on the Big Roll show. He got guests. He got conversation, topics, you name it, is there on that morning show. Following up, we have on Tuesdays, the Big Exclusive Podcast every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. On Wednesday, first and foremost, we got Angry OG with The Formula every Wednesday at 8 p.m. hosted by Angry OG, The Formula. Before we get to that, after The Formula, we have The Rabbit Hole 13, hosted by Taj Mahal, Bianca Monroe, and they call him Mr. Cheese. That's every Wednesday at 9 p.m. The Rabbit Hole 13. On Thursdays, we have Foreplay with B, hosted by Miss Bianca Monroe. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. Friday is still open. If you have any ideas, any shows, you know somebody that may be interested that's already doing their thing, we're adding to the network. Bring them on. Hold on one second. I got to tend to these.
Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them, man. But don't hurt them.
They're getting a little restless. You know, they get all that stuff. I'm wrapping it up. Calm down. I got y'all. I'm wrapping it up. Yeah, if you got any show ideas or you know have something that's rocking already, preferably not podcast format, but if your podcast already popping and you got that thing rolling and all that, we might be able to, you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to birth no more podcasts anytime soon, if I'm not mistaken. Big E. Big E said 23-17 Colts. Pigeons lose again because the NFL needs
23-17 Colts.
Field goal. Yeah. A feel good story or people going to stop watching. Yeah, he's trying to say they're going to try to inspire the Neanderthals by making Jeff Saturday go 2-0 in his coaching debut.
He can't be godlike and come in no experience with anything and get 2 wins straight, especially over the 8-1. No, that's too much. They'll let him lose, and then he keep the ball going after that.
This may be the way I start ending the show because I'm liking how it sounds as I'm about to say it. Big E, after I say Poppy Montega, Jamal Jack, and all that, you mind playing the credit video at the very end when we go off the screen? My man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Philadelphia Eagles Game Day special this Sunday on the Big Exclusive Network. Make sure y'all tune in to all the shows I listed or I mentioned. Go Eagles.
Bird game, baby.
I'm your host, Poppy Montega, alongside
Jamal Jackson, baby. Jam Jow.
Jam Jow. With that being said, we about to be out of here. And make sure y'all stick around for the short credit video and tune in, follow, and get all the knowledge you can for that situation. For Jamal Jackson and Poppy Montega on the Philadelphia Eagles Game Day special, go Birds.
Go Birds!
Welcome to the Mastermind Credit Game Facebook group for forward-thinking people seeking financial freedom. I'm Ahmed Fareed, CEO and founder of the Mastermind Credit Game, a step-by-step game plan on how to build $1 million credit profile and access millions of dollars in personal and business credit cards and loans, even if you have bad personal credit. I'll be revealing financial wisdom I've learned for over 6 years of doing credit repair, credit building, and using that good to excellent credit to leverage business credit. And it's a whole lot easier than you think. If you take a moment to learn and utilize the info provided in this group, I promise you it will change your life. And that's no exaggeration. Here at MCG, we specialize in credit repair, credit building, business credit, and getting real money. MCG has been helping members take control of their financial future with total confidence in all money and investment decisions. Our members are on track to live a wealthy lifestyle right now and not 20 years down the line. The ideas and financial strategies revealed by MCG are only for people who are willing to look at credit in a different way other than what we've all been taught. And it will only benefit people who are willing to acknowledge that there are shortcuts to building massive wealth. Because everybody has a dream house or a dream car. But the question is, can you afford it? You see, MCG allows you to live a more full and enjoyable life, to preserve, protect, and grow your wealth for your family right now and for future generations to come. And more cash will enable you to enjoy life while leaving behind a significant inheritance for your kids and grandchildren. Best of all, it works for anyone at any level, even if you have excellent credit. So to get the most out of this group and get your hands on our latest training and resources right away, follow these 3 quick steps below. Step 1, download the Credit Building Secrets, how to boost your credit score 100 plus points in 30 days. Use the link in the description below. Step 2, schedule a free consultation and we will go over your credit report with you, a $75 value. Use the link in the description below. Step 3, add myself, Ahmed Fareed, Ray Wall, and Shannon Reynolds as friends on Facebook. And here's why. Every week, Shannon, Ray, or myself will host a special live stream training sharing credit building secrets, credit repair, business credit, and more. You most likely won't see our valuable content in the group unless we're Facebook friends or you're already friends with us on Facebook. So to stay in the loop, simply request us on Facebook and you won't miss a beat. Again, welcome to the Mastermind Credit Game group for forward-thinking people seeking financial freedom.
Out of room for dick riders soon. Ain't no more room left. So if you plan the dick ride, a little late.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victor. Fight, fight, fight. Yo, we going all the way this year, man. We going all the way this year. Philadelphia Eagles.